stop. Your work here is not yet finished. Why have you stopped? Jian Mao's got 400 kills already. Well, actually, he'd better by the end of this battle. Otherwise, I'll be very... Uh-oh. No, he won't, will he? Pyrrhic victory! And yet still a completely ridiculous victory.
War grows bitter and enduring between you and your enemy. If there is no end in sight, then the people will grow weary of the protracted conflict. A swift and decisive end to this matter may be in your best interest. Life is fleeting, as is victory. In these chaotic times,
justice cannot be denied.
I mean, you had a good map as well. You were able to neutralize a lot of their archer strengths by sticking to the trees, as well as having high armored, high shields units. Your commanders were able to take out the enemy commanders. Your infantry was able to hold the ground against them. Yeah, I know. I fought that precisely how I wanted to fight that, and we got kind of lucky with the trees. And it paid off. Had we not neutralized the archers, then yes, we would have suffered. Like, these guys are almost dead. These guys are almost dead. Although I will be taking the replenishment here. We lost 800. We killed 1,600, including one of their commanders wounded their sentinel. Didn't quite get the strategist, but we did wipe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units.
To action! Honor your ideals.
And
My
these two
lord,
both leveled up. So
how
Jian
can
Mao is going to grab Strength of the Land, which is a constant plus 10% armor for you. Although that is blocked by the strategist. And you've just become legendary because of your resolve.
How can I serve, my lord?
You also have leveled up, so you can get the plus 50% armor, plus 15% melee evasion, or minus 50 enemy evasion, plus 7.5 thousand splash. I think I'm going to take the damage, actually.
What
and then
do you
you
wish, my
actually
lord?
need to be equipped. So you can have the G. You can have Resolve or Cunning. Resolve. And then one of these. The Book of Changes. Oh, we got another one. Plus 8 satisfaction. Plus 15% chance of ambush. Plus 30% chance of avoiding ambush.
I am at your disposal, my lord.
I think I might actually have you take the Book of Changes.
I bid you welcome, my lord.
Then, I mean, that plus 3 replenishment is nice. But then again, so is the Book of Mountains and Seas. Let's give you the Book of Mountains and Seas. And then you can keep that one. You can have the authority. Cool.
China is people.
Unfortunately,
Not
I
as
cannot
oppressive
quite catch you to kill you. No. But what I can do
Remain honest.
is get... No.
My soldiers need
Damn.
rest.
You might try to run that way. You might attack
Impossible.
Wudu. You're not going to be able to replace him. I don't think. I'm not actually sure about that. And we now have 3,200, so we are getting ever closer to getting Hei Yi. Oh, He-Man's just appeared as well. Oathsworn. Gong Du and Gong Zhuo have become oathsworn. So Gong Du is oathsworn with both of his co-commanders. Ancillary gained. Unit leader's outfit. Jian Mao. Jian Mao. That would be you. "52 armor. Whoa. Okay, that's some really heavy armor. Nice. Yeah, Jian Mao is going to be an excellent commander. And I want to see what He-Man is like. He-Man has maxed out expertise. He's level 4. He's clever. Cunning and experience. He's resourceful. Expertise and cunning. And he's formidable. Oh man, clever and formidable? Yeah, he's pretty good. He Yi is relentless. Fatigue resistance. That fatigue resistance must be for your opponent. I can't imagine, like, very few of these are, like, debuffs. Disciplinarian. Enables fatigue resistance. Resolve and expertise, and then he's kind. Yeah, having +9 satisfaction if he becomes a Lord of Virtue
Spare your frustrations at the mountains.
would be pretty cool.
They cannot hear.
Judgment, melee attack, -50 melee damage, 19,000 splash damage. All fronts, +10 melee evasion, +10 armor, immune to fatigue. And one with the people. Constantly cycling, +15 morale, +15 melee evasion. That's an amazing buff. And it's persistent. Alright, I want both of those. He-Man the most powerful. Now that's a proper title. Yes, yes it is. Will Skeletor show up next? He has. He's called Dong Zhuo. Dong Zhuo is Skeletor in Chinese. Little known fact, that.
Our victory is proof of heaven's approval.
I think I've done everything I wanted to this turn.
Destroy corruption.
Yes.
We detest you, but this must end.
Bijian. Oh, are you the southerner who keeps on attacking me? Yes, you are. Please, tell me more about yourself, Bijian. You really do just have the one province. And it is a small town, right? It's a large town, even. See, that would be a great defense for the mountains, because you'd have to go through this to get through that mountain pass. So, I'm gonna have to say no to that.
You insult us.
So sorry. I'm not sorry. Let me guess, you're trying to ambush me.
Embarking. Patience will renew our vigor. No. Cultivate patience.
A misunderstanding.
For China!
Alright, time to fight. And we got a round of
Not
replenishment.
possible.
They did not. They are in fact taking attrition.
The
They're out of
mightiest
supplies.
tree survives on its
Oops.
roots.
$900 against 500. And none of their commanders are particularly healthy. Are the Yellow Turbans a viable faction or just an afterthought? They're more than viable. I gotta say, I had a good time with Kong Rong. It was really good at the start and then it became a big stalemate. Liu Biao is my new favourite faction because they're so frustrating and I'm determined to succeed with them. And Gong Du is probably actually my favourite. Like, I've had a whale of a time with this guy so far. Like, I haven't had a bad game yet. Records was a little frustrating, but I think I just wasn't in the mood. I wouldn't particularly like playing these guys' records. I think that would be a whole other level of difficult. They've given me a massively forested territory again. That's very nice of them. These guys are in good spirits, clearly. What difficulty is this? Hard. Can you trade as the Yellow Turban guys? Not at the start, no. Once your enlightenment gets high enough, then you can start interacting with other factions, but at the start that's all locked.
Prepare!
That's their difficulty. Mord solved the hard part by seizing the day and charging Marteng like a boss. I really did, didn't I? By the way, really enjoying your stream. I'm very pleased, thank you. Absolutely beautiful game. I have every other Total War ever made, yet I think I detest the Chinese setting in the game. Why should I still consider it? Yes! It's the best Total War. Like, I know nothing about Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Nothing. I probably should really read it one of these days, but I'm playing this purely as a strategy Total War game. And I'm having a whale of a time. They've done a fantastic job with this game, they really have.
Our men are spotted!
I certainly wouldn't say I detest Chinese history. I just don't know it. I've been very westernized in that way. And it's interesting because it means I'm also learning about this stuff too.
At the ready!
Particularly how to pronounce Chinese names. Yeah, even compared to Total War Warhammer. I mean, it's a different game from Warhammer. Warhammer has got more of an emphasis on the heroic aspect. This game has done a really interesting thing, one which I did not think they would pull off, and that's come up with like heroic personalities in a realistic setting. And I think they have. Like, they definitely need to tone down the Yellow Turbans a little bit. They're a bit too strong right now, but that's just a balance matter. That's easily patched. Sao Sao, not Cow Cow, indeed. Romance of the Three Kingdoms is a famous Chinese book, yes. It's, I would say, probably the most famous Chinese literature. At least in the Western world. With the exception possibly of the Little Red Book. Although I would suspect that romance has been read more often here.
Still yourselves!
You guys are still invisible, aren't you? Stand here. I have a plan.
To attention! Ready! March quickly!
I have a cunning plan.
Attend! Run!
It is a plan so cunning that it is more cunning than a fox who is Professor of Cunning at Oxford University. Because they still don't know where my swordsmen are. So they're going to turn around to deal with this threat. Moving their entire formation, right? No? Oh, that's disappointing.
Take heed, warriors! At the ready! Kill them! No mercy!
The time has come.
3, 2, 1. Charge bonus.
Watch out! The enemy lies in wait for us!
Show no mercy. Attack! Unleash fury.
To attention! Attend!
Oh, they accept the jewels. Interesting. You take out the level 4. And you don't want a
Our
jewel.
general is
Aw.
engaged in a duel! Steel yourselves! At the ready!
Now where is their strategist? Because I want that man dead!
Sword sharpened. Steel yourself.
There he is.
Destroy them. To battle. Blades. Prepare.
Shit. That's an AoE? Oh. I just wasted my heal. I did not realise that was an AoE, however. That just makes it even more ridiculous.
The enemy warriors are running. Ha!
Oh, good. You see that just chunk that he just took off there?
Ready. The enemy general falls.
Well, that's the strategist down.
The time has come.
Which means that my abilities are no longer locked. Oh, I didn't waste my heal. Good. Let's do that instead.
Stand ready!
Our victory grows ever closer. Steel yourselves.
Ready!
Gotcha.
Swords drawn. Attend, swordsmen. The enemy general falls. Ha! Destroy them.
Ha!
Faster.
Oh, killed them both at the same time.
Take heed, warriors!
To battle.
Hurry, move! Double time!
Swordsmen ready.
Hey, Redcoat in the crowd. How are you doing? Art of War has probably been read more. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I'd forgotten about Art of War. After Britannia, I'm a bit reserved about Total War. Britannia did precisely what it set out to do. It was experimental. It was a cheap experimental title.
Swords sharpened!
And they've clearly learned some lessons from that experiment, like minor settlements being dedicated to a single resource works. What doesn't work is not giving them a garrison. So now they have an individual garrison with unique maps. Like one thing which they were Thrones of Britannia set out to fix was the fact that the small settlement maps on Attila were really repetitive. So now there's individualized small settlements which give unique strategic bonuses with a unique battle map. And that's actually really well done.
Attack.
How durable are the characters morale-wise? Does the battle often continue with only characters left on one side like it did in Total War Warhammer? No. I would say that it's usually pretty well balanced. I mean, definitely do not take this playthrough as representative of how characters are. These guys are overpowered.
At the ready.
No denying that whatsoever.
Stand ready. March. At them.
Let's say we're done. Close? How was anything about that close? They have 130 men left. I have 800. Upgrade my mines. I definitely don't have the money for that, Mike. Settling in city skylines. Is campus out yet? Because I know it's supposed to be at some point. He died.
Our victory is proof of heaven's approval.
Close victory, I lost 52. Really? Really?
To the task. Moving
Now
on.
he's dead.
Serve the people.
I don't think I particularly want to Leroy Jenkins you onto that city yet, though. Let's wait another turn or two, see if we can get Hey Yi or
It is foolish not to
thingy.
rest.
He-Man! Probably He-Man first.
Remain honest.
And do we have our assignments still underway? We do. And they're there for a while. How are we doing for public order now? Plus 58. Much better. Okay, population is growing nicely now. Public order does indeed add population growth once it gets high enough. Okay, cool. This one's still going to take a while to grow, but that's fine. Creating a nice little population hotspot here in the north. Ken, Grillankster, and Dirty Years, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. I don't think I do. Hold on.
Lift the peasants.
What I want to do is check recruit. No, not recruit. I want to click on the city.
Remain pure.
On the city. Thank you. He-Man I can afford. And Hey Yi has left. Bugger. Ancillary, Clay Pig. And Hushu has become honest. Resolve and authority.
For the people.
Oh no, you don't get on with them anymore. And considering Jan Mao is an absolute
Welcome, my lord.
beast of a
Your
commander,
presence is heartening.
sorry,
What do
but
you
you
wish,
are
my lord?
replaceable. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. He-Man can come in and take your place, though.
Thrust with conviction and strike true.
And then, who's the guy that I just fired? That would be you. I'll have your gear back, please. Oh, you were the healer. Of course you were.
My lord, I answer your request.
Those don't do much armor piercing.
My lord, I hope all is well.
What are your abilities? Binding Fury, 15,000 splash damage every minute. Hail of Arrows, 1.5 thousand range damage times 10. Minus 33 ranged attack rate. Minus 500 melee charge speed, melee attack rate. You an archer? Oh, you are an archer. Then surprise attack. 50% speed, melee damage, armor piercing, which causes fear and allows you to stalk. I don't actually like archer heroes. I'm a little disappointed that you're an archer hero. A little bit disappointed by him, actually. Like, his stats are
I bid you
redonkulous.
welcome, my lord.
But his traits, not amazing. I mean, the Binding Fury, nice. The Hail of Arrows, sure. Surprise Attack. Actually, Surprise Attack we do like. And you've already taken Research Rate and Ranged Block Chance, which is good. And plus 20 Satisfaction. Okay, so you're never going to turn against us. So tomorrow when you stream Warhammer 3 Kingdoms, I think you need to be wearing a yellow top. Unfortunately, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off. Yeah, give me a second. Tyrantil. Tyranthil. Trying to make a decision about this. No, I did not rename this guy. This is his real name. How ridiculous is your armor? He-Man's armor, plus 25 range damage. You are an archer.
What do you wish, my lord?
Now the question is, do you have to be equipped with a bow in order to use these abilities? Or does this bow just let you fire while moving and fire backwards? It doesn't say anything about enable fires or enable shooting. So I'm going to take a risk and give you something which is not a bow.